things. So many people ask me the question how to manage the time and how to manage the money and how to earn the money. So how to earn the money is an important thing in the life. So many people aren't able to manage, and they don't know how to use their skills in the life and how to maintain the time and how to what are the important things they need to do in the life and what is the purpose of the life. So many people fall into the problems and thinking that I am not eligible to do this job and I am not eligible to do the software job, and they start comparing with the people in in their friend circle and the relatives. There will be always pressure with the beside any person. Like the people go into the depression, and some people are introverts. They don't know how to talk to the people, and they have everything in their mind, but they can't express to the people, and they can't get that thing they want to get to the job, and they wanted to make the things in their career or in they face the problems, and how to communicate with the people is the main thing, and they think that the society is different and myself is different. They keep on asking the questions in their brain, but they don't talk to the people, and they get the lots of things from their mind itself, and they learn the things from the online and share the things in the online, or they read the books, but they don't go and talk to the people, and they don't have the things in a correct way what they need to get. So society is like that, and the society is also one of the responsible thing. So every person have the different ideas and mentality, and everyone have the different experience to do the things, and to in the way of doing the things, the one should not compare the himself with the other people, like his friends or the relatives keep on talking about the why they are talking, why they are doing the things like this. And even though I love to sing and love to dance, I can't able to dance because of the pressure behind myself, which the family is keeping on me, and the families and relatives are keeping on me. So this is the session we wanted to discuss that how to manage the time, main thing, how to manage the money, and how to earn the money, and how to spend the money, and where to get the skills, and how to get the knowledge, and how to get the how to use the internet resources. So this is a session. So use it. So it will be very helpful to everyone, so that people can learn the things from this session. So I will be very happy at the end, and I hope you people also be happy with the information what you get, and I hope you will get some information like how to be very with the clarity of your goals, and with the clarity of your ambition and the passion. So let me share my screen. Let me start the presentation so that you people can get to know how the presentation will be, and so that with the photos and the things you will get to know what, with the visuals you will get to know understand the better things. So this is where we the session slide is first slide. So money is time, time is money. So manage the life with money and time to be happy in the life. So this is so when coming to the life, so many so when we go into the time, and when we go into the before we go into the discussion of our time and money, we need to know what are the skills we need to learn to earn. So what are the things and where we need to learn to earn, So in there are many ways to learn the things from the online and offline, and there are many things to uh, your skills matters everywhere where you go. So your skills are important when you talk with the people, or your communication skills are important, your managerial skills are important, your every skill is an important. You need to know which skill is you are perfected, and what you need to do in the life and what you need to achieve in the life. So your achievement is an important thing. So many people will only think that the education is itself in the physical way, where it is going to be in the school or the college, or their tuition level, or there will be a different things of education. Like the people get to know there is a online things, but they don't know how to search the things and how to get the knowledge from the skills. I mean the internet. So internet had a lots of knowledge, and you can get the knowledge from that. And you need to know how to learn it in a very well, in a very only you need to learn the maximum to maximum. You need to focus on the things what you need. Mainly, you need to know your passion. You need to know your skills. You need to know the thing what you do in the life. So don't compare yourself with the others. So comparing with the others, your friend is your friend might be in the US, and you might be in the India, and your friend might be doing the software job, and you are not doing the software job, and your friend might be going into the different work, and you are not doing any work. So because every people life is different, every person's experience is different, every uh, every level of life is different, and their stage is different, and they had different responsibilities, and you had different responsibilities. And but society will never come to know that they will not ask you that to do something like this, so that the people already done that, and why you are not doing so. So here comes the management of the time. So you need to keep on making the things, list of the things what you are interested in, and what you need to learn, and where you want to be in the future, and what are the things you need to make and achieve yourself to show to the people. So the things which the things which makes you happy, and which makes you the person you are, you should do only those things, not the all the things that thinking that the person had the different shop, and he is earning lots of money, like he is getting the lakhs of rupees, and you are not getting the lakhs of rupees. His experience is different. Don't compare yourself into, and don't compare yourself making the things too complicated. Make the things in a very simple way, so that the things these things will help you in the future. There will be a difference in that day at the time. You need to always have the patience in the life to make the changes in the life. Like you might be learning now, but your friend might be earning now. So your friend might be learning in the future, you might be earning in the future. So many things, there are many different things happening to you. It is not the simple thing that you don't keep on don't go into the depression and making yourself that you are not eligible for anything. You are the one, you are the unique one in the society. You need to make yourself a special one. You are being in the society and leading the society. Might be you don't have the skills at the present now. You need to acquire the skills which are useful to the society and yourself in the future. You might be leading the society in the future. It is not like if you are not doing it now, just do it and learn it. If you are very well wanted to sing, if you are allowed to dance, you need to first learn the skill and master the skill. Then you need to know how to implement that skill. So where you will get the money, or where you will get the uh, thing, and then you need to implement that skill in that way. But many people don't know that where to implement that skill and where to get my job to done. I am perfect in this field, I am perfect in doing this thing, but I don't know where to find my job, and I don't know where to go into the where to go and get my skills implemented. So it is not a 1990 century, it is a 20th century, 21st century. You need to get to know it. There are many things in the internet. You can show your skills, you can show in the internet, you can showcase up your skills in the internet. So many things you can do. You can if the people are not supporting you in learning something, even though your friends might be disappointing you to make the things, but you need to know yourself that you are not entertaining anyone, you are not aim to entertain anyone in this world. you are you need to be happy for yourself, you need to happy for your life, you need to be very happy for having this life, and you need to work for yourself so that you can make something change in this world. So you need to get yeah, so the it is an important thing. You need to consider the thing that you need to learn it on offline or online. So there are many stages again to learn in offline and online. So in offline you can go to the school, and you can go to the college, you can go to the then you can go to any masters or master college universities, like anywhere you can learn it in offline. But you can't if you are willing to learn, then only learn. But don't think that many are getting the software jobs, so now the software is booming, so then I need to get this job. So it is not like that. Because you are not fit for the software job, so you should leave the job. But thinking that you will earn the money, but you will face the problems at the last. So you will be getting that money for yourself. You will be spent, but at the time of end of the life, you will be feeling some regret that you didn't do something which is very important for yourself. Your life is given you the chance. This life is the very important thing. You need to implement what it is to be done in every point of the way you are going to. But so in this way, you need to categorize yourself what the knowledge you need to seek, and where to learn, and what to do, and what are the things you need to learn. Like if you go into the path of science, you need to go with the things. What are the important things you wanted to learn? Like you wanted to do some discoveries, or you wanted to go with the inventions, or you wanted to go with the there are many things. You need to finalize your goal and the passion. But the passion and the goal might be changed with the age to age. You might be at the nursery stage, you might be thinking that you will be becoming the scientist. At the last, you will be ending up with the at the low level of manager or the team lead at the end of your life. It is not like that. So you need to mainly focus on your goal, so that the focus will be make you the success. It will be the success path. So even though you are in a success path, you will not get to know that at the end of the life there will be no satisfaction that you have done what you have acquired. So you need to. So you are interested to do these things, but many people like family and relatives said to earn first, then you can go with the another skills, so that you can manage these things, and then you can get whatever you want. Yeah, money is a time. Money is an important thing, but there comes the thing is that the life in the life the money has a very small part. Money is a very small part in your life, where but your satisfaction and happiness is a very big part in your life. So that you can't make the things, and ultimately you will get into the depression and thinking about the always always thinking about the work, and you can't able to manage the relationships, you can't able to think and learn. So then you will end up with something strange things going on in your mind, and it will be same cycle like every family is going on now. Like they every family in India like goes like this, where they should do some job, they should earn the money, then they should get married, then they should get they should have the children, and then those children should be sent to the school, and those then they should get the proper education, then it goes like that. Then again they should get the again they should get the job, and then they should get the marriage, and then they will die like that. So it is not the life that we need to get, we need to go into that. So it is the circle of life, everyone are subject to it, so that they wanted to do like this itself, they wanted to be like this itself. So we should not be like that, like we should not be, there is something purpose in your life. So to learn this all to learn first thing, to make this all things, you need to know what you are learning at the first stage of things. Our schools will not teach us what we need to do after the graduation. Our schools will not teach us how to earn the money. Our colleges will not teach us how to be in the society. There are many lack of knowledge in our education system. So but there are many things we can learn from the internet, and we can get the lots of knowledge from the internet. Ultimately there should be a support from the uh, uh, there should be a support for every person needs the support background push to do something, so that they can be learning the some things. So in the school level, so again we don't have the time now. The people who are joined to this session, they are maximum they are up to the age above 19 to 18, 18 to 19 age. So we can't discuss that what we need to do in the school level of thinking. So now it is going to be it is like a BTech level of thinking, like it is a university level. So now what we need to do? So we didn't got the knowledge. So how we need to learn the things? So even though we had completed the BTech, we had completed the school level, and we had got the degrees, but we don't know the thing, how to do the thing, how to be in the society, how to earn the money. So that now we need to go with the, you need to know how, at least you need to know how the things, what are the things which is useful to you. So what is the need for you? What you wanted to do? Yeah. Either you wanted to be a wildlife photographer, or either you wanted to be a company founder, or you wanted to be a CEO, or you want. There are many goals. So it is based on yourself. You need to think. You need to, no one can say you that you need to be like this. It is your wish. It is based on you what you need to do, and you need to go on, and you need to learn from yourself what you are doing. It is not like just everyone are doing, so I'm doing, so that I'm getting this much money, so everyone are getting. So so it is not that way it goes on. So everyone becomes an engineer, but none only few becomes different people. So there might be different engineers in our country, but they don't know, only few people who are innovators. So you need to be an innovator. You should not be an engineer. You can be an engineer, but you should be some different. You are the unique person. The same level of, you can't be. If you compare the each and every person in the society, so everyone are unique. Everyone are unique. Everyone have different skills. Everyone have different knowledge. So they had different experiences again in their life. So that experiences made them to be this person now we are looking at. So it is the main thing, so that you need to learn, you need to know your purpose first thing. you need to know what you are learning, why you are learning. So there are many, so this many ways we can do by doing, by searching. So you can read these things. So that there are many ways to learn. So by you are, if you are good at reading, you can go with the job, with the reading job. There are many newspaper reporters and journalists. So you can do these courses, and if you are allowed to, if you are allowing to do the uh, cooking, you are interested in the cooking, then you can become the chef. You can, but you looking at your friend, you are thinking that I need to go into the software field, but you are the chef inside, and you don't want to make these things happen, and you go into the software field, then who will become the chef here? The chef had the same responsibility as a software engineer. So everyone should not become the software engineer, but someone should become the software engineer. So, so at least start doing it now, so that you can, you need to know what you are doing. So in life, you need to know what you are doing, so that you can do the next stage of life. You can go into the next stage of life, like at the start you're going with the basics, and then you're going with the complete brief of courses and different things. So you need to learn in a such a way, so that you need to only focus on one point. If you are interested, then you need to focus on one point, then you need to go like that directly. But you should not deviate from other things, looking at others, and looking at this point of view, and looking at this point of view, and thinking that I need to do this thing, I would have not done these things. At least complete one thing, complete this thing, then you will get to know why you are not doing this thing. Then you can change your life goals. But life goals can't be changed. Sometimes with the experience, we will get to know how what we are interested actually. So at the school stage, different goal will be there, and at the college level, there will be a different goal, and after the marriage, there will be a different goal. But maximum to maximum, there will be a no goal after the marriage, because many people end up with doing getting the responsibilities and facing the problems with the marriage, and they will have the children, and then they need to focus on their children's careers, and they can't able to focus on their own career again. So whatever the time we have, only we have at least only we have before the 30 years of age or 35 years of age. Before the 35 years of age itself, we need to do something which we want to do in the life. So in this 35 years of age itself, you need to focus what you wanted to do and where you wanted to be in the future. And after the, like if you are 20 years now, you need to focus after 5 years, I need to be in that position. So and for that position, what I should be doing now, and what are the things I need to learn. And if I wanted to become a chef, I need to go with the hotel management and different things. So that you need to learn that thing for 5 years, so that at least you will reach. If you and fix that thing, like if you are doing the chef, you wanted to become the chef, then you need to fix that career in your mind. You should not deviate again. You should convince your family. You should convince your relatives and society. You should manage these things. So management, I will come to that point next. So at the first, you need to focus that. You need to focus the target, your destination, where you want it to be. Your destination is an important thing. They were, yeah, and you need to focus that point. I need to be there, and I need to be there for sure. So you need to focus that. I need to go to Delhi, so that I need to be focusing on that itself. You should not deviate going to Mumbai or going to Karnataka or anywhere. So you should only focus one point, one destination. Then you need to be there for sure. By so that from now, so if I wanted to go to Delhi, I need to have the car or bike or a train. So again, I need to. So these are the steps. Again, there comes the goals, the short-term goals comes. So that if I wanted to become the chef, so what I need to take the way, you need to search in the internet, and In the internet also, you need to know where to search. It is an important thing. You can't able to get the information everywhere in the Google. Google can't give you the complete information of any kind of the thing. You should try the different browsers. You need to go with the different things, you need to go with the different courses also. You need to go with the different blogs, and you need to learn or extract the knowledge from the people. And people will say different sites, and from that sites you can go and get the information. Completely you can't think that I am the only person, I had the lots of knowledge and I can't do, I only can search that these things. So everyone have the different knowledge. You need to acquire that knowledge. You need to and teach that knowledge. Whatever the knowledge you had, you need to teach or share that knowledge to the people, so that people can also become like you. But it is not like a selfishness. Selfishness comes, if you are selfish, you will become a selfish person, and you will be end up with the destruction at the last. So it might be, if you are in the hospital, the people will come, no one will come to see you because you are the selfish person. Only you are the one like that. So you will be only end up with the yourself. So at the first, the main thing is that you need to mainly focus on the knowledge, whatever the passion you had, and fix that goal, and then learn the things, and then only do that courses, and go to that colleges, not going to the different colleges, only going to that colleges and learning the things is an important thing. So then you can do multitasking also when you wanted to do these things. If you wanted to, so I will talk. We had a next slide for that. So this is, I hope I am clear here. Like we only need to get the online and offline things. Uh, we can get the knowledge from offline or online. So online is the main thing where you can yourself search and get the information. So then, so time is money. So it is the main thing. You need to focus every time. The time will not never stops for anyone. So time is a main investment for you only. So everyone are born with the same time. Like if everyone, if you in this planet, on this planet Earth, every human had the lifespan of 100 years. Now it became up to 80 or 60 years. So so everyone had that time, the same time. Everyone got the same money. I mean, everyone got different. The people are divided with the time, uh, the money, but everyone are united with the time, because everyone got the same. If there is a God, if there is a God, the God has given everyone the same time. Like everyone have their different lifespans, even though that is a different thing, but the time is same for everyone. Now the time for me also going like same way as you are going, and as your life is going and my life is going. And it is not, so time is every, so anything, time never stops for anyone. So time every minute is an investment for you. So it is the only investment you had in the life. So everywhere and anywhere you should spend the time to get something. So now you are spending the time, you are investing the time, you are investing your time to get some knowledge from this session. It is same like that. So everywhere or anywhere, like anywhere you go, or even every time, anywhere you do anything, you need to spend some time. It is a time, it is going on, it keeps on going. And then you can't get the 1 minute or 2 minutes back again. So you need to invest the time very wisely. So time need to be invested very wisely. Like I need to spend this time here, and I need to spend this time here. So it is your time. So you need to mainly think that why the time is very important. You need to think yourself. I can't say, or anyone can't say you that. Only you can understand this thing. Only yourself can know what is the value of your time. If you are willing to get the knowledge from the book, if you will read the book. If you are if you want the entertainment, then you will go to the movie. So it is your time, you are investing the time, then you can't get that back. So it is very very important thing. So you need to use the time in a very well. And how much time you invest in something is that the experience you get from that. If you are investing the same time in much more in the watching the movie or getting the social media memes, then you had an experience of naming the things, or you had an experience of watching the movie, or like if you are investing your time in reading the books, you had a lots of experience in the reading the books. So time and experience are related. So if you invest the time, you will get the experience. So time and experience are very very important things. So those things, the experience and the time is a very related things. So if you when we go into the shop, we if you give the money, he will give the chocolate. So then, in this same way of nature, we are giving the time. Time is a currency here. The currency, so that you are getting the experience. So you can't get anything from the time, but only you can get is experience. You can't, and you can from that experience you can get the money. So time is a very very investment, and everyone got the same investment lifespan. So same time, same lifespan, everyone got like 60 years. So this time need to be spent in a very well very well way, so that the people, so that you should not regret for that after some time I had spent this, and why I had gone to this movie. You can't get that time back again. No one can give you this time. So sometimes you might be thinking that why can't I go, why didn't I got this knowledge at the age of 15? So now I am regretting for this. And why didn't got didn't got the stock knowledge in the age of 9? Because there again the many circumstances occurring in the people's mind. Like sometimes the people will have the good experiences. People will have the good family. People will have the good society. Society can't be changed, but we need to consider the society as a part. So again, here comes the, so good time mean if you have the good family. I mean, everyone have the good family also, but some people who are the rich people give their time for only the investing things, and they will get the money. But people who like middle class, they only invest the time in entertainment and luxurious things, so that they will be staying in the middle class itself. Then coming to the poor section, the people will only spend the time in only those things which they which they earn the little amount of money, but they don't learn the things. Actually, learning is an important thing. So that learning cannot be learned. These people will not learn the things. They can't able to do the good new things in the society, because they are very very unhappy with the societies, because society will keep on dominating them every time, saying that you should not do this thing and you should not go to this thing. They keep on fearing the things and keep on fearing on the society, and they will not get the correct time. So that situations are very well going into the next generation. So that next generation people also be same like them. The parents are equal to the children. So the children are same like their parents again. So they, even though they go to the school, the people are forcing their children to be same like their parents. They don't want to take the risk in their life, even though their children wanted to take the risk. The families are very well uh, unhappy with the society. They might be thinking that the society will be forcing our child into the different situation. So there are many different experiences, because they have spent lots of time in the society, because they know the things why the society is like that. So that then so this is how the things, why that person is like this, and why the time also mainly. thing, mainly the part of the everyone's life, and why the people are like this. So time is the money, main thing. So it is a, so if you give the time, you will get the experience. So that experience can be the value of money or value of emotions, value of relationships. So there are many things again. So if you give the time, that experience can be into the relationship, happiness, emotions, and so so different, like this. So experiences are different again. So if you give the time, if you invest the time, then you will get the experience. This is the what the slide is, and then money is time. So if you spend the time, you can't get the money. You can't get the time back. But if you spend the money, you can get the money back after some time. If you can earn that money, and you can also do different things with that money, and you can invest it somewhere, or you can do the business with that money, and you can make uh, different things with that money. But money can be doubled with the time, or lost with the time. I mean, you can lose the money if your spending is low, very high. Then you will be spending lots of money, and then you will be end up with the debt. So there you will be end up with the bankruptcy. So that, so you need to know how the management of the money is important. After the getting the money, you should not spend all the money into the things. You should start investing in the things, or you should uh, keep some savings. You should keep so there are again many steps. Again, there is another slide for that. Now the main thing is that money is a time. So money can be doubled with the time, but time is a very, very, very currency. It is a nature currency. Time is a nature currency. You can consider that point. So that nature currency should be spent wisely. You can spend the money directly. You can earn the money if you are spending the money, but you can't spend the time. So you can't get back the time. So time should be very well managed. So at the first stage itself, I am saying the money and the time are important. So that next time you can go with the what is an important thing, then how to manage these things. So the money can be double, and money can be uh, used for the people and everywhere. So even though after you die, you got lakhs of rupees, and even though you are the karupati, and you had lots of money, you are a billionaire, you are a millionaire, multimillionaire, and your money after your death, what will that money do? So actually, you just keep on getting the money, but you don't know what you are doing. So actually, many billionaires are doing the thing what they love. So they will not regret for the thing what they. So they don't care about the money actually. So they only care for their happiness. Then their happiness gives the money back. Their experience of happiness. So they love what they are doing. They do what they love. So that love make them the money. So money is not running. Money is they are not running behind the money. The money is running behind them, so that they are becoming the billionaires. And so business is different again. The business has a different strategies, and there is uh, no way for the in the business. There is no uh, thing for the implementation of the things, like they don't have the uh, respect towards the people, or they just keep on implementing their business strategies. They only need the money, or they only need the branding. They only get the money like that. So they just go with that. And so this is what the many people goes. The many billionaires accept this thing, like a good payer is loud of another man's purse. So the good payers are here the people who are below the rich class, like the middle class people are the good payers of the tax, good payers of the money to the upper level of the people, like the rich people. They are getting the rich day by day, but the people who are staying in the middle class, they are staying in the middle class itself because they don't know how to manage the money. And even though they wanted to manage, they don't wanted to take the risk, and they wanted to be like this itself for their purpose, life, entire life. They wanted to be like this, and they teach same thing to their children: don't take the risk and don't become like this. uh, but the rich people will go with the different strategies and different teaching. Their level of teaching is different to their children. They give the businesses to their children, and then they learn from the people and the society. They know how to tackle the things. But middle class people think that, like, after the completion of the graduation, my son will go into the software field engineering and mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. He will become an engineer so that he will earn the lakhs of rupees, and then then their life is done. That's it. But these rich people will go for the next establishment of the business. Now the business is going like this, then we need to go with the next level of promotion. So then we need to expand our business. So here the middle class mentality is like that, where they should only get the job with the first, and then they should be there itself. They're there for the there. Like they should only get the government jobs. The government job is highest priority for the people. Then the private jobs, which even the government job get the 60,000 salary, the even the private job get the 6 lakhs of salary. The people only want the government job because of the securities which they have. Like so, this is how the middle class in our India. It is there is a problem. Like the people don't wanted to take the risk. They wanted to save for themselves, and they wanted to save the money for themselves, their children. That's it. So they don't wanted to risk with the money. They don't wanted to play with the money, and our life is simple. And we wanted to be like this itself. We don't wanted to do the things, and our children also should not do these things. But you people should convey your parents. You should be in a way that even though they don't understand, you need to make the people very your parents in a way. Talk to them in such a way so that they need to think for a while. They will not accept at the first. They will. You need to keep on asking them that I wanted to go there. I wanted to be here. I wanted to do something in the life. Then why can't they accept, man? Where they wanted to, they are the people who love you very much. So when comparison with the money and the time doesn't come back. So once the time is wasted, it can't be regained again. But money can be taken back. So we have the same time. Everyone have the same time. I already explained this point, but the money is different. So upper class, middle class, lower class, every people are there for categorizing the people into the different divisions, like caste system and this religions, and everywhere there is a division. There is a divide and rule like thing. So every people have that, but no one can divide the people along with the time, because no one knows who will die the next day, who will be forever. Like you, who will stay for 100 years, who will stay for 60 years. If the people have that thing, if the people don't know that they will die tomorrow or day after tomorrow, like this, then there will be a different things happening in the society again. So, so the main thing is that everyone got the same level of time. So don't feel that my father has having the 60. My father is having the lakhs of rupees, and so other people having the crores of rupees, and I mean other my friend's father having the crores of rupees, and my father has only lakhs of rupees. So, but you both got the same time. You can earn the time. So again, there is a different thing, like why they are. We need to think that why they are rich and why we are poor. So our ancestors are different and their ancestors are different. So like our grandfather has done this agriculture, their grandfather has done different thing, so that they got rich like this. So you need to know that success stories how they are run, and you need to learn from those things and you need to implement in your life. I can't say that you will become the millionaire or billionaire by tomorrow itself by knowing these stories. It is not like that. Stories can be, by hearing the stories, motivational speakers will say every day like you need to become like this and different things will be happening in your life. So you should know your abilities before going into the motivational speaker. So I'm not a motivational speaker here. I only give wanted to give some knowledge from my experience, so that you can't waste the time in your life. So whatever the thing you had done, I mean, so we if education is an important thing, where education is like that. Like I mean, if you are, if you don't go to the school, you will not get to know what the our people, the scientists or the teachers or the people who had done this thing. I mean, there is already a same thing existing in the history, but you don't know the thing, but you are doing this thing. So you need to know this history, you need to know the science, you need to know this all things, so that the education plays an important role in the every person's mind. And if you don't know this thing, then you are wasting the time here. So you are wasting the time, and you are not getting the knowledge, or you are not getting the tools to implement, how to implement the tools. So there is already a written thing, you don't know that thing, then you are wasting the time. You know, if you go and read that book, you will get the knowledge that there is already a thing, so that you will learn the, so that you can directly learn from that, and then you can implement them. But after knowing also, you can make the different things you wanted to learn from the your own experience. You can also do that thing if you are willing to give the time, lots of time to that. Then you can, of course, you can make different experiments. Like you want to become a hacker, you can learn from your own. If you wanted to uh, or you can go with the courses, or you can go with the books already written how to hack the things. You can go and read those books. If you don't wanted to waste the time, if you wanted to invest the time in your experience and you wanted to learn the things, then you can invest the time, you can learn from your own. But it's not a that much efficient manner of doing the things. So I wanted to give an example. The first, there is an early human. Early humans had developed the stone tools. So now, if you are a early human, you don't know how to make the tool. So then, after that, they get to know the looking at those things. They had developed the guns and the arrows, and there are many things existed. Again, missiles had gone, came into the existence. But this all things you don't know. If you don't know these things, I mean, you didn't went to the school and you don't know these all things, and then you wanted to build one stone tool. I mean, you wanted to make something which is you to attack the animals, but there is already existence of this all things. But you again, you wanted to make the stone tool, and you wanted to make the arrow with that, and then you wanted to hunt the thing, and then you thought that I am the only inventor, I had invented this thing. And then this person will never get to know this thing, and he will come to that person, the people who are well civilized, and then he will say that I had invented this stone tool. These people will never get to know that they will never give the time to this person, because there is already a inventions are already happened, and again this boy has came and given this stone tool. So then this boy will get to know the experience that I had wasted this much of time. I mean, he might be making this tool for several years, like 3 to 4 years. So then he will get to know that, he will realize that after that, like I had wasted this much of time in getting this thing, in doing this thing, in getting the stone tool, in making the stone tool. So if this boy has directly went to the school, he would have directly get to know that knowledge is there, and he know that this all things already existed. Then who he would have made better missile with his own inventions, like different things, like he would have made the missile with a better equipment, with a better efficiency and accurate efficient. So here comes, so he had already wasted 4 years of time in doing this thing, same thing, but he don't know the knowledge. So here the knowledge is an important. He invested in the time, but it is a different experience. But knowing this all things, it is also a different experience. But he experienced this thing and got this information, and his experience is really different, and his experience, they already invented things also different experience. So history is different, but already there are many things in the many information, much information is available in the history. So we need to. So I wanted to say that there is already many things in the history. I mean, the science, and already there are many inventions and discoveries happened. Although there are many inventions to be invented, and many discoveries to be discovered, so we need to know why these all things are there. I mean, you will get to know these all things are there before, so that you can do what you need to do. What is the new thing you can make next time? So here we need to. So this is how the importance of education is there. It is the importance of education. So like if you don't know these all things and you wanted to make these things by your own experience, then there will be a problem in your life. You can't get the time. So you need to learn the things which are very useful in the life, and you need to invest the time very wisely. So you cannot create more time. You cannot make time by yourself. It is so there is a same level of time, same constant. Time is very constant, so time keeps on moving for everyone. So this is you need to know, and you need to know the importance of education. You need to know how what you all need to acquire. First is the passion. So what is your passion, and what you wanted to become after few years, or after in your life completely. You can take that life, you can take that point, and then you need to go take the education in a very such a way that you got the knowledge from the every you got knowledge everything related to your course or your passion. Then you need to get the skills which are important for your knowledge. I mean, the what are the things you are learned. I mean, your passion related to that passion, you need to get that skills, and then you need to implement. You need to become the master in that skills, and then you need to make the. You need to know how to invest that skills. I mean, where to implement that skills and get the money. Then you need to implement that skills, and then you will get the experience, and then you will earn the money, and that money can be used again. Then how to use that money again, it comes. The life procedure is like this, so that the step by steps we need to simplify everything. We should not make the things complicated every time. But life is a very complicated one. So complicated thing is life. So this life we need to manage in a such a way. We need to divide it in a simplest parts, so that my stage of life, this stage of life, I need to be like this stage of life, so that and you need to be maintain all these things in a very well way. So this is what. So in our life, if you can take it as 100 years, so our life is if the human life is of 100 years, then so we only live for 50 years, because we only, if we divide the time into, if we take the daytime is of, if you consider daytime as at least 12 years, 12 hours, and then remaining 12 hours is of like different activities, like we sleep for a day, remaining 12 hours. So in the 24 hours of time, we only have the 12 hours of time. So the remaining 12 hours of time will go, keep on goes away. It is a, we should not think about that, because we should give the rest to our body. So our body is a machine, so that it needs the sleep, it to be healthy, so that we need to have the 12 hours for the body sake itself. We need to do the exercise, we need to eat, we need to have the healthy, we need to maintain healthy habits, and then we need to sleep. So these all things comes under 12 hours of time. Then again, to remaining 12 hours of time is like this. So 12 like this it goes. So in 100 years of life, 30 years of life is sleeping. Then comes the 15 years of education. Then comes the 15 years of work. Then comes the 80 years of relationships, and all the relationships. Like it goes with the family, and it goes with the spending the time in a different way, in the relationship manner, like friends and family. Everything comes in the 80 years of time, and only 7 years of time is for you. So you add only 7 years of time. You need to spend it for yourself, and 15 years it goes wasted like that itself. Like you need to have the food, you need to maintain the health, and in the traffic, everything. In the traffic itself, average human spends lots of time, like he wastes the lots of time in the traffic. So in the travel itself, so our life has only little amount of time. We don't have lots of time to do this all things. We think that we keep on postponing the things. We keep on postponing the uh, what we need to do today. We will do it tomorrow, and then it goes again the tomorrow. So so your passion will be not being acquired in the limited period of time. Your passion keeps on moving like that, and you will be not achieving that thing, and you will be staying like that, and you will be regretting for your life, for the what you have not done. So you will only get to know that you need to live the life like you are going to die in the next moment, so that you will you will make the time in such a way that it will be managed. Like so, there is a question that how you will manage the time if you are dying the next moment, like you are going to die after the 1 hour. After the 1 hour, you might be dying. So what you will do now? What you will be doing now? You will surely die after 1 hour. Then what you will do now? It is a very, very important priority in your life to get an happiness, and you will be satisfied in your life. If you don't do this thing, if you don't manage thing, I mean, like if you wanted to do in this 1 hour of life, if you are dying the next one after 1 hour of life, what you will do? You will spend the time with the family, you will spend the time with your love, you will spend with the time with the relationships, I mean the friends, you will spend the time with the food, you will spend the time with the travel. I wanted to be there, and I wanted to do these things. So there your main priority is this thing. So this 1 hour of time is very, very crucial for yourself in the life. So so this thing, why can't you do this same 1 hour time? If you are, if an example, if we take an example, if you take myself, I wanted to spend my time with my family, so that so after if I'm going to die for 1 hour, after 1 hour, then I gonna spend time for my family for 1 hour. So in that 1 hour, I will spend my family time for family. It is a time for family. So why can't I do it if it is a time? So why can't I do it for 1 hour? This 1 hour can be taken for every day. Like So this is the main priority for your life. You need to, so if you are satisfied with your life like this, like so even though you die after 1 hour, you spend already done what you wanted to do in this life. I mean, you spend it already time with your family. So now you can die happily. You have got satisfaction, you got happiness. And if you wanted to eat the food, you had and eaten the food. You got the, you love the chicken, then you got the chicken and you had eaten. Now your life is fulfilled. You are happy and you are satisfied. Then you can die now. So every time make yourself happy like this, so that you will not be regretting for at the end moment of your life. You should not regret. If you are you wanted to help one people, like you wanted to help some people in the outside, but you keep on postponing that. But you will die next morning. You're gonna die for next moment or next hour. Then you will be thinking that I might be doing. So if in that 1 hour of time you will be helping those people, so after that you will be getting satisfaction that I had done something in the society, and then I had got some happiness. So that I will die for sure, and I completed my task, even though there are different things to do. But my first priority is that. So to know your first priority, you must think like this. So the where, why, how, what I will do in this 1 hour time if I die today after 1 hour. So in that 1 hour, what I will do. That is the main important priority in your life. This is the main happiness and satisfaction what you need to get from the life. So that 1 hour of time you need to give that same thing, whatever the things are tasks you need to do. That 1 hour of time should be given for every week or every uh, day. You need to implement it for like that. That 1 hour of time should be like that. There should be no thing like that. Implementation of the thing. So your 1 hour of time is an important thing in the life. So make that sure every day you implement this 1 hour of time. Make this time for that, so that you will not feel regret when you are dying. You are when you are dying at the moment of the life, last moment of life. So this is how we need to divide the work. So the sleeping and education in the India, maximum of time is going to be in the education itself. So if you don't take this numbers like this, and simply in simple manner we need to take like if you, so now you are born, then 1 year of time you will just going with the time like that, spending in the with the mom and father, playing with the toys. So 1 year of time will be going like that, and then 2 years of time, at least for 3 years of time you will be spending and in the childhood itself, and then you will be going into the school, and then again from nursery to 10th or and then in the college and the university level of education you will spend nearly up to 15 years of time in the university level. So 15 years of education again it is gone like that. So now you had the time, so remaining time you had to do the work for 2 years again. So the 18 years had gone, then 20 years, 22 years. After the 22 years, then you had the time to work, and that work is gone. Then again you need to get married. Then the married life for 2 years. Then again the time is gone, Uh, and then you will have the children, and then again you need to take the responsibilities of those people, to send them to school, to send them to college, and then to send them to the universities, and then you need to make them marriages, and then you need to send them again to the different thing, and then you will die at the age of 60 or 70, or maximum up to 80 So this is how the life simply goes on like this. If you don't have the purpose in the life, if you have the purpose, simply there will be a different, it will be a routine, but there will be some difference in your life. Like you had something to do in the life, you will be, if you wanted to help the people in the society. So in the different years of age, or 22 to 18 to 22 years of age, you will be helping the people. Then you will be doing the multitaskings. So you had the time, so you need to manage this time like this. But you need the 1 hour of time should be kept like that for those priorities. The first priority is that whatever the time you will give, whatever the things you will do, whatever the task you will do, in the place of if you are gonna die in the next 1 hour, that is that 1 hour will be every day like that. Then again, the next hour should be taking care of health. Health is an important thing again. So if you don't maintain the health, uh, and you will be risking your life, so you are not getting the time. So you need to invest in the time, so that health can be improved and you will get the time. So if you don't improve the health, I mean, if you are get diseased, if you got some other disease, then you don't go to the doctor, then you will not get the time. So again, so time can be given like this, so that you can make the changes in the life. So first hour of time like this, for health and exercise. Then second hour of life, the hour is given to the food. And then 7 hours of time to the work, and 7 hour and again 1 hour of time to the learning the new things, and making the relationships and making the friends. And then goes with the uh, social activities, and then goes with the, and at the end of the week, you need to go with the journey, end up with the journey, going with the some places like destinations, and spending the money with that, so that you can mainly handle the time like this. So you need to earn the money. So earning and investing in the business and starting the businesses come again later. So that now I am clear. I hope I am clear here. The point is that you need to divide the time. You need the first priority. The main slide importance is that the 1 hour of time which you gonna give to the yourself. I mean, if you die after 1 hour, so what are the tasks you will do? Tasks and what are the things you wanna do are the important priority for yourself to be happy in the life. So you should not regret for that. So this is the main point. This here I wanted to convey. So then the managing of life comes like this. So doing the things. So do the things first, those which you do. If you don't, so I had said this thing now in the point before the slide itself. So so do the things which you wanted to do. So if you, the priority, the first priority is that what you will do. The after, if you, what are the tasks you will do if you die the next moment of time. So that is the first priority. You need to do it for sure in every day, or at least for 1 week, 1 week of time every week you need to do, or at least a month if you are in a different places. So it is the main priority for yourself. Then so you need to do it like that. So then you need to know the purpose of the life. The purpose of the life you need to know before you do something. So purpose is a very, very important thing. So no one has born directly onto this earth. So if you have different purpose, then you would have been born like a buffalo, or you would have born in a like an horse, or how like a bird. So because they only have one purpose, a purpose in the life. So like they need to eat, they need to do some activities, that's it. They don't have they are just like that. So they, so when we take into the buffalo, it eats, it gives the milk, and then it eats, it gives the milk. It is a routine, it goes on, and then it gets in. into the relationship, then it got uh, babies again, then it goes like that. It is a cycle. So our human life is different than compared with the animals, as though we are animals when compared with the in the science. But our human life is lot different, lot very 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 complicated thing. But we had some purpose in this life, so we came to the earth to do something, or like you to make some uh, things in the society. Like if you consider the early humans used to eat all the leaves. So they wanted to give something to the next generation. Like they wanted to find out the poisonous leaves, poisonous plants, so that they used to eat all the things, and then they, so that there is no other way, because they had no equipment in those days, so that they should have testified themselves, so that they used to eat all the leaves, what are the things they got in their way, and many people have died. Many people had died, and we got some new things into our life, like. So we got to know which leaf is poisonous and which leaf is not poisonous, and what plants we need to eat, and what fruits we need to eat, what animals we need to eat. So these all things we got to know. If they don't sacrifice their life, then they would have we would have ended up with the same thing we had done. We would have done the same thing what they had done before, like that. So we would have we would also eaten the leaves now, same like we don't know, yeah, what is it, which is poisonous, which is not poisonous. Then we would have end up with eating the same leaves again, and we would have been dead. So every human life is like that. The human life is we need to transfer our knowledge from one generation to the another generation, so that the knowledge will be safe, and we need to improvise ourselves. So this is what the purpose is, that where we need to give something to the next generation. So as our fathers and grandfathers are different, our grandfathers are different, and when we compare our grandfathers with our fathers, so there will be a difference. And when we compare ourselves with our fathers, there will be a difference. So in those days there is no technology, so now there is a technology. So in those days there is no telephone, now there is a telephone. So we are just giving the knowledge and things to the next generation. We are same like we are giving the nature to the people of the next generation. Same like we had the purpose to do the things in a way. So if your families want to be a billionaire, so you are the only person with a poor background, so you wanted to make some change in your life, I mean your family. So you wanted to go to you wanted to become a billionaire. So I can't say that you will be becoming billionaire for sure, but I can say if you start now, your family, I mean the next generation will be becoming billionaire for sure, because you started early, so that you will be taking it for further stages. Then you will be making some changes in the life of the your own families or the society. Then that impact will be created on the other societies or the people. Then those people also create the same thing. So now so that you will be start generating the money, then that money can be divided, doubled and doubled and doubled, so that you will be dying. I can't say that you will be becoming a billionaire, but you will be might be becoming the millionaire. So next moment or next thing, if your generation is eligible to take it forward, then you will your generation, the your grandsons or the people of your families, if they are eligible to take it forward, then they will end up with them becoming a billionaires. Same like so Ambani and this all the Tata, Ratan Tata, are this all people directly they didn't become the billionaires. Their fathers became, they had established the businesses, or they had made this way, so that they became, and they took forward the businesses to the next level, and then they become the billionaires or millionaires. So same like So you can't compare our society with the US society. US is different and our society is different. So again, different parts of the world is different. So we every webinar can't be there should be a category there. So the lecturer in the US is different, and our lecturer in uh, India is different. So the education of the US is different, and our education is not different. So there are many things again. So there is some purpose in our life. So we need to create some impact in the society or in the families of our one, or we need to bring some change. We should not keep on doing the routines. So we should do something which is very useful for everyone or yourself or your any relatives or anyone. If you want, if you are willing to do for relatives or it is your wish to do for what you wanted to do, for whom you wanted to do. So your purpose, you need to know the purpose before you do something. This is what the purpose of the life is. So then it comes the, you need to love your life. If you don't love your life, so you can't make the skills what you need to acquire and what you wanted to become and what you wanted to make. So you need to love your life as it is, as perfect. So you should not compare your life. You are the person, only the person who had existed on this planet with your abilities and the responsibilities you had. You are the only unique person. You are the only unique person in this planet, on this planet, or in this universe. On this universe itself, you are the unique person. You are the different person. Every person, if you consider, if you compare every person to each and every person, so every person is a unique one. So they are different experiences. He had a different experience, and you had a different experience, and you can't, the three can't become a, so again, so lack due to the lack of jobs, these three people come into the one category of doing the same job. And he might be doing the CSE, he might be doing the mechanical, he might be doing the electrical, but these three people got in the same category of doing the same job. But these people, every people are different. So top level are different, bottom level, everyone are unique, unique in our society. So there is a way of doing is different for each and every person. So like it is not way that he had done like this and I need to follow him like saying like this. You had some purpose of life, you had some different way of doing the things. So you need to love your life in a such a way so that you can get some knowledge, and you had a different thing to do, but society will never accept you because you are the different person. You need to be, but you should not compromise with the society. You need to make yourself the thing that you need to completely fix you in your mind that you are the different person. Actually everyone are different persons, and everyone had a different experience of life. But in the same classroom, if that's this all people, different categories people goes into the same school, and the same teacher, the same different level of experience teacher teaches the same this many mentalities of people, the unique people. So the knowledge will be divided. Some people will take that knowledge into their head. Some people will live that knowledge there itself. Some people will go into a different category. Some people will. So this is what the problem is occurring in our education system. So the people are not able to get the knowledge. Some people, their family is educated families, so that they are getting the knowledge very fastly. So there is a problem with the biological disorders too, and biological problems too. So this is not a session which we wanted to discuss. There is another topic. So now, so it is also different, dependent on the same topic which we are discussing. So every part of the life is dependent on what we wanted to discuss. So every completely we are discussing the complete life. complete chart, the flow chart of the life. So managing the things and earning and learning and these all things we are discussing now. So now your abilities. So you need to know your abilities. What are your abilities? I mean, you can climb the tree in a very fast way. So that you need to you it is your ability, one of the ability. But we can say many things, but society need to accept that. The if the society don't accept it, then make it your own path. If the companies don't accept you as it is you are, then may create your own company. So if you wanted to do a job with your same skills what you had got, but many people are not accepting that. Many people are not, even your friends are not supporting that idea, or many people are not being asking you to do this thing, and you are end up being with not doing this thing. like uh, if you wanted to sing, uh, you are an introvert, so if you wanted to sing, so the people are saying that the singing is different and you should not sing, and your family is not supporting you, and your friends are saying that singing is waste, and your friends, relatives, everyone are not supporting you at all, but you love to do that thing. You love to sing, but due to the lack of support, you will not end up with singing. But you you should express yourself, start doing the things by doing expressing the you need to start singing, so that people should know that you will sing this much better that no one can sing. So even though there is no support, you need to self support yourself. No one can support you. You know who are there to support you, man? You are who are they are different experience persons. You are different experience. There should be an inspiration, not a motivation. Your inspiration comes from yourself. There are many people inside you. They will if you ask yourself to do or not do, don't ask anyone. Your itself, you can ask your inner you, so that your inner you will answer you that do this thing. So if you ask him, then you should do that. If you do that, then you will get the happiness. If you don't do that, you will be thinking that about the society, I will be doing like this and they will be teaching like this. At least you will try and you will fail. Even though you will try and fail, the people will say this, whatever they will say, they keep on saying everything. Even though you sit, even though you sing, even though you walk, even though you fly or do anything, the people have something to say on you. The people had something to teach with you, I mean talk with you. They have everything can be expressed in a different, like every can't every people have different experience, so they will say that different comments on you. So they have always have their own same, like you might be also saying that person is doing like this and some person is doing like this. So you should also not say to the another person's what he is to do. You should control your feelings also on different person. So they will be doing their own thing and you will be doing your own thing. So look after your thing and they will look after their own things. But sometimes they will be the people will be asking the suggestions for you from you, or sometimes you need to say at first time you need to say, second time you need to say, but third time you should leave. But because that person, the opposite person is fixed on that, he wanted to do that, then he can do that. He will do that. He wanted to do that. So his happiness is that you should not stop the others' happiness, what they wanted to do. But some people, many people are don't know what is happiness and what is gives them the satisfaction. They just doing the things. They just keep on deviating from the path what they used to do. Like same like TikTok, some many people are doing, and they are getting famous. So they thought that they wanted to become famous. So there is only platform for getting the famous. They need to go and do the TikTok, and many people are exposing themselves in the TikTok, and so that the other people also got thing that they got many views, and I need to also expose like this, so that they will get the. So it is not at all the thing we do. We should not copy the other person's life into our life. The life is different. So if we copy the other person, what is the uniqueness in you? There is even though so the uniqueness is created from yourself. If you wanted to be unique, then only copy from yourself. So copying mean that, so my friend has done this thing, so I also so my friend is living in the abroad, I wanted to be in the abroad itself. So this is the way of it is not at all like copying, but some level of copying the life of others. But the way is that, like if we the other person, the Bill Gates has lived in the US, and he got billionaire. He became the billionaire. So 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 I also become. I need to also become a billionaire, so that I wanted to go to the US, and I wanted to become a software engineer, so that I will become a billionaire. Then so if you think like that, so actually you need to focus on his life story, like what he is and where he is, what he is learning, and what he is doing, and what is his family background is, so how he had done the things. So if you focus on that, then you will learn the things, like he had gone to the Harvard University, not a simple university like like our Indian universities. He had been in a Harvard University, and he is a dropout of the Harvard University. So it is not like you need to go to the Harvard University and you need to drop out from there, and then you will become the billionaire. So it is like, and then that also one, it is a copying thing. So then where the person, the billionaires had done this thing, and he had level up like this. So then you need to think on that, how the life is, and how we had gone to that successful path. And then you need to take those things into your mind, and then you need to improvise the things, and you need to make them unique, and you need to make the things in a way that those are the unique things, and you need to do the things in your own way, not the same way that the billiards have done. You need to do your own way, but you got an inspiration from the motivation from the Bill Gates, so that you are took this thing and you have done this in your own way. Either you may be successful or unsuccessful, you will be getting the satisfaction ultimately that you had done. You had not copied anyone. You had done by your own thing, your own skills, your own abilities. So know your abilities before you go with the passion. So you need to master the skill first. So at the first we had discussed about the um, learning the things. At the learning stage itself, we need to know the passion. Then we need to master our skills, so that our skills can be taken forward. Our skills itself will give you the money. So what you are expecting to get earning the things. So if you look at the quote of Warren Buffett, like if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So it is the quote. You need to take it very, very uh, uh, in a first priority of the thing. Like you need to consider it in your book. It is a point of consideration, because if you don't earn, if you keep on earning, you will die until you will work until you die. So your experience is your money. So your experience is your skill. Implement that skill to earn. So where to implement that skill? So many people are having the skills, but they lack in the different skill. So one people might have the communication skill. One student might have the uh, coding skills. One student might have the different skill. So these skills, so you need to, for getting that job you need to have the three skills. So it is not necessary, you should surely have that skills, three skills. So even though you are an introvert or extrovert, you should have that three skills. If you don't have that skills, then you should learn, and then you need to become the master of that skill, and then you need to go apply for the job. It is not like directly going to the job, directly getting the money, and then directly getting the things up. You wanted to go to the job, then the other person got the job, then you can't able to learn after that. You can't able to sustain in the job for a long time. You might be getting the job, even though getting the job is an easy, but it is an important thing that it is not your goal actually. Your goal is that if you are going to the university, if you are going to the Mrs. MIT university, the top university in the world. So if you are acquiring, if you wanted to be in that university, if you wanted to go to the Oxford or the Harvard, it is not your goal. It is your goal is that you need to become the graduate from that college or the university. What you are expecting to be same like you need to. You should not. You should. Your goal should not be like that. I should be in the TCS or the Hyundai or anywhere. uh, I should get the job in that company. Your goal should not be like that. Your goal should be I should get the job in that, and I should fulfill my job in a very specific way and be successful in that career. So your goal should be this specific, so that you will be very getting the things in a very well way happening. So your goal is not a simple. Don't make the same goal in a simple way. Like I wanted to end up with doing this thing. I wanted to. So you need to make some brief description of that goal. Like I wanted to go to Delhi and I wanted to eat some pizza there. So it is my goal. So you are not. So incomplete goal. We should say that if you make the goal in a simple way, it is an incomplete goal. So you will not you didn't plan for that because you didn't expected that after so now I had done this thing, I became the CEO of the company, then what I should do now? So you should not ask this question after becoming the CEO. Same like if you should not ask uh, so I got an seat in the university, I got into the abroad, so now what so now what? So now what? You should not ask any time for yourself. You should do. There should be something to do with the goal. So the goal should be more specific, so that you will be not end up being questioning yourself. So what now? Now what I should do? So your goal should be completely in a specific manner and brief manner, so that you will not end up with asking yourself what is the thing I need to do after successing the goal. Your success, your goal should be like this. I should get, I should complete my graduation in the Oxford University, so that I will get the job in Microsoft or the Google, so that after going to the Microsoft, what you will do? So I will go into the, so it keeps on going like that. So improvement of life goes like this, so that the goal is specific and going like this. So it should not be incomplete. It should not you should not end up, your destination should be very clear, that you should end up the point in the, you should end up your life in the thought of the way. So implement that skills, whatever you acquired, you need to learn first. First thing is that you need to acquire the skill, then you need to master the skill, then you need to implement that skill. Implementation of skill, where I should implement. So many people ask that question, that where should I implement this skill? So I have the skills, but I don't know what to do and where to implement the skill. So again, you need to do some research on this thing. So you had got the internet, so you can ask the, you can get lots of help from the internet. So you need to search in a very brief way. You need to keep on searching. If you get the information, it is okay. If you are not getting the information, you need to go with the physical world. You need to ask the people who are there and who will help you, who can help you. So many, so like this, you need to keep on changing the life and thing, so that you will get the solutions for the problems. You should not stop with the, so if you are not facing the problem, then you are uh, not doing the things in a correct way. The problems will occur for everyone. Many people, everyone will face the problems in their lives. Everyone, each and everyone, even though rich, poor, or rich, poor, or middle class, anyone, any category, any religion, any caste people, anyone, any life, the people who have the alive, they have the problems in their head. The one who don't have the problem is a dead one. So the person who don't have the problem is a dead. So only people who don't have the problem are the dead people. So every person who had a life, they have the problems. So problems comes in life, and we need to face the problems with our own skills. So if you have the skill, then you should not fear for the problem. If you don't have the skill, then you should fear for the problem. Sometimes you might be getting the job even though you don't have the interview with the people, or the you had kept the fake experience in the company. You might be getting the job easily, but after getting the job, there will be a different task given to you. Like you need to implement different things, but you don't know that coding skills or anything you don't know. Then might be ending into the problem yourself. You will be, so at least after that, what you need to do, at least after that, you need to learn the skills. Even facing the interview is not your goal actually. I need to face that. I need to go to that interview, and I need to be in that interview, and then I need to be making the skill. Uh, uh, then I need to be getting the job. Then I need to be earning the money, and I need to be sustaining that job. So it is your goal should be, but not getting directly going and getting the job is, it is not at all like goal for you. So don't be shy in what you are doing. It is the main point again. So many people in India, why they are unemployed. So many people, like people have the skills, even though many people say that they don't have the skills. So many corporate companies also, they say that they don't have the skills. Actually they don't have the dareness or willing to take the risks. Risk is an important matter in the life again. So risk and time need to be are the relatives. So it is like that. uh, we need to take the risk. We need to face the problem. We need to, then only we'll get the things what we need to get. Not everyone can get that easily. So now the people who are not got into the session will not get this knowledge, or they might be getting some other knowledge. So 25 years of experienced person and same 25 years of a person, age person, they don't they two are different people. One had an experience, one had an different ideas to implement. So we need to learn from the younger ones and the elder ones at the same time. Younger ones are more active than us if you compare, but the people will not accept. But in my consideration, younger ones are more active. So don't if you compare our generation with the past generation, our father's generation, then there will be lots difference, which we need to see, which we will see. So same like our generation and the next generation are a lot different, because our knowledge and our things are given to those generation people, so that there will be a lot difference again. So our generation problem is that many people not able to take the risk, not able to take uh, they have the shyness in what they are doing. Some people, the people who are in India, why can't they do go and work in the Zomato? Why can't they go and work in the, even though they are engineers, then what we need to do? What the, so engineer doesn't do the job. So to earn only you need to go in that field itself. We can work like that. Go to the Zomatos, Olas, and then different jobs, different ways of jobs we can do. Then we can get the experience. Then we can get the multitasking we need to do. So sitting at home and doing the things are different, and coming to the point and coming outside are different, lot different. There are many things we need to face, but the colleges are failed in teaching these things. So we need to learn from ourselves. It is a very big task again. So it is a very big problem for our generation of the people who are not getting the jobs, and they are thinking that their skills and time had already wasted, and some people are going into the depression, and then they are going into the suicide way. They are taking, they are suicide is not at all a matter for the people. So managing the people, managing the things are important. First thing, we need to manage the family. Second thing, we need to manage the friends. Third thing, we need to manage. First thing, we need to manage ourselves. Main thing is that you need to manage yourself. What you need to know, what you need to get, and what you want it to be, and what is an important priority in your life. So many people consider that money is a important thing. Money is a important life. So to get the money, money comes with the skill. So to earn money, you need to learn the skill. So then doing that skill, money can be earned, and then that money. But again, we need to pressurize ourselves into the all the multitasking things. Like we need to, we only have the little time. We only have the little time in our life, so that we don't make the things in a way. So first thing, we need to make the thing we need to manage ourselves. Then we need to earn the money, some money. Then we need to run the family. Then at the sometime we need to do part time. Then sometime we need to give the time for our passion. So we need to divide the work, some off work for this, off work for this. So for some time you need to work. For some time you need to do the skills and management things. These all things what you need to learn. So daily you need to uh, go for the work for 7 hours, like, and you need to do some part times on, and then you need to learn the things, and then you need to, at the age of 20, 18 to 30 itself, you need to take the risk. After that, you can't make the things. This is the main point. Again, you need to conserve this thing, because after the 30 years, you wanted to, even though you wanted to do the things, you can't. There are many responsibilities again. You need to stress yourself from all these things. You need to manage one side, you need to manage the family, one side you need to manage the society, one side you need to manage the friends, one side you need to manage your work, one side you need to acquire the skills, one side you need to invest the money. You need to know how to invest the money. So there are many things. Again, you need to go for the job, you can go for the business, you can do the uh, investings. So you can go with the stocks, and stock market also is one of the best example. You can earn from that, but don't go into the traps like network marketing, and do that illegal activities which they are doing. You need to do, if you are going to invest in particular company, like if you are going to do your work, your time in a particular company, then you need to know complete history, why you are working to that company, and how you are working to that company. So you need to know these things. So if you don't know these things, So you just working for the money, so you can also work for the money. So you can also work for that money, but you need to uh, make something which is very useful for you. You should be very well satisfied for your life. Main thing is that. So don't implement unnecessary skills and don't learn unnecessary things. So unnecessary things can lead to that remove. You will end up with no time. You will don't have the time. At last, you will think that why I had done this thing. So why I had wasted this time in this thing. But you will get that experience. It is another matter. But you should know your passion should be in a very specific way that you should be very happy with that. So it is the main thing. So that you can learn the things and acquire the skills and then implement that skills, and then you need to work with the work with that skills and get the money, and that money can be going into the business or going into the job or going into the your investings. So you need to divide this money again. So when coming to the money management, so money can be, so if you earn the 5,000 rupees also, it makes you happy, even the 5,000, you earn the 1,000 lakhs of rupees and you don't know how to manage the money, so you will be end up with again there will be a problem for you to how to control the money, how to manage the money. So even though you earn 5,000 rupees and you know how to manage the money, you will be happy with that money because you know how to invest the things, how to make that money useful to the people. So you can make the things like what you can you will divide the different things. You will not keep the unnecessary investing. I mean expenses, and you will not. You will only buy what you need, and you life should be like that where you should be very happy for what you have, not like what you compare with other people. They got new clothes and you got wear normal clothes. Again it is a different thing. Like you should be happy for what you have. You should be feel happy for what the things you have. And it is like you should be making the things very well, that you are happy with what you have. And you should not think about the society again, where society will keep on bugging you like you should do this thing and they got this thing and my son got this thing. I they got this. You should not at all interfere into these matters. Your life is different, your purpose is different, your passion is different, and your goal is different. From all those things they can't understand those things. If they understand, keep them and go and talk to them and explain them in a such a way they can understand, so that they will not ask you again anytime. So go and ask directly, interrupt to them, keep on talking with them, saying that I am doing like this, I am different, and I am going. So even though they don't understand, leave them. So at least for the 2 to 3 times you can say, but to the any person, but you can't keep on saying to every person. Keep on wasting your time uh, saying that yeah, I am doing this thing and I'm willing to do these things. So even with your family too, family always wanted to be families always wanted to see you as a rich person. So they wanted to see you as a rich person. So they again wanted to money. So the money matters again. So money, you need to make the management like that. So you need to earn the money. Uh, you need to follow your passion. So earning money is important, and you need to follow your passion is an important. So how you divide is an important thing. So this is what these things. This actually this session is not a technical thing. So it is only the basic thing. Like it is for just like a beginning, for the introduction purpose. How to take the challenges in the life, how to motivate yourself, and how to be managing the time and money. and money, and how to do the things. Just like this session, the next session gonna be different. Like you will be getting into the technical topics, like how to manage and what to do, what to not to do, like different things, and how to invest and how to earn. So when it's come to the job, some people are saying that they are not getting the job. So when it comes to the job, so know your skill. So if you are applying to the any company, like any no, any company, like, so that if you apply that in the online, don't depend on online. So the online things are always different. There are many frauds. They are playing with the frauds again. So many frauds and many fake information in the online. So online information is not different. So if you see any openings in the company, just go to that company in a physical way. Like you go to the company directly. Go to the company and give your resume. If they don't accept, if you are failed, then you would be directly going. But don't keep on applying in the online and just thinking that you might be getting some job offer at the some time. It is not at all a matter. Go and do it. Go and do it. You will get the job. You will get the job for sure if you are there to willing to talk to them, and if you are giving there to give the uh, interview, and if you are having the skills, ultimately you will be getting the job easily. So but the goal is not that getting the job, but you need to success in that job is the goal. So you will be, if you have the skills, then you will get the job. You will get the job, then you will be acquiring the goals in a very specific way, so that you will be implementing your skills and getting the job. But if you are not getting the job, if you are not acquiring the skill, I mean, not getting the job, then you need to consider yourself that is something lacking behind you. Something there is you lagged behind that. Like you don't have the skill of what they are expecting. Like you don't have the communication skills. Maybe you don't have the coding skills. If you are directly wanted to be the job, if you wanted to get the job, then you need to go. Uh, then you need to, if you are failed in the first interview, then you need to, why you need to focus on the points why you had failed. Then you need to get the some points, and then again you need to practice, and again you need to, if that is a passion, then go and work on that. If it is that is not a passion for you, then leave that thing there itself and go with your passion. So if that is a passion for you, you wanted to become something like that. So again, there is a different things here. The love and the like and the passion is different. So you wanted to be an engineer is different, and you like to be an engineer is different. So the engineer, so and you think that engineers got many lots of jobs, and science people didn't got, science students didn't got lots of salaries, but ITI, mm, the software people are getting lots of money in their hand. So looking at that money, you, if you go to that path, you might be in a different way. So like you might be end up with the unhappiness in your life. You will regret for that. So only do what you wanted to do, and and we only had only few years of time. We can't consider 100 years of time. We can't do 100 years of time. Same like that. We only do at the start. So again, we only had 25 years of time itself, like 35 years of time itself. In that 35 years itself, we need to do something what we need to. So, so this is what. So again, like this, we can make a plan, uh, at least start teaching to the people from your experience, your students, like I mean your friends, the juniors, and start respecting everyone equally, elders, and don't underestimate anyone. So in life you should not underestimate anyone. So you need to respect everyone equally, even though beggar comes into your life or CEO comes into your life, you need to respect them in a same way. And the rich people and the poor people also respected in the same way. If you treat every person in the same way, then you will be in a different position. So like if you treat your enemies in a different same way as, but every time you should not treat everyone in the same way, because every people had different things. So if you treat the good person and the bad person in the same way, the good person will also become a bad person. So it is not like that. So one who got that same priority, he should be maintained like that. So he should be given that respect and you should be treated like that. So so respect and giving uh, showing the respect is somewhat different. Like you are like the normal respect is different again. So like that, uh, looking at the richness, the people will give the lots of respect to the people. So again, when coming to the poor, so the respect doesn't have the levels of like this. You should respect them everyone equally. You should learn from everyone. Even the poor and the rich have the different skills. So they you need to learn all the skills. In life, you need to acquire all the skills. So this is what the life is, where we need to acquire some knowledge from the poor. We need to acquire some knowledge from the middle class. We need to acquire some knowledge from the upper class. Every field of thing we need to experience in our life, so that we will understand why these stages has occurred and why this all the things are like this and why the life is like this. So we need to make the thing and we need to focus on what we are doing and we need to teach the students if they are we need to make the people, the your younger people, like your brothers, uh, like your anyone, you need to teach your skills. You need to don't stop. If you only teach the things, then only you can acquire the skills in a better ways. If you can't teach the people, then you can't acquire the things in a better way. So hope this session is good to you. And so